Yep.
Yeah. So like as the brother was saying, man, like we preach this truth to every nations, man. Cause our people been scattered around these other nations, man.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, right. So these other camps, man, when they're on the streets, they don't spread this truth to every other nations. You gotta be black for you to receive the nations, man. I mean to receive this truth, because they only like talk to the tribe of Judah, Levi. Then because I know some other these other camps, they don't believe that the Spanish. The Spanish, Latinas and
the northern tribe,
natives are a part of the 12 tribes. Yeah. So, and then, they don't believe there's Jackson Africa, there's Jackson Europe, there's Jackson Asia. They don't believe that shit, man. They have made up their own doctrine, man. Their own sound doctrine. They follow, man.
Yeah, because how can you make a church? Say you make a church and you might have people that can't even go to church, man. Like right, if you're in the streets, man, somebody might walk by, he might catch on to the truth. They want to listen and and hear the word, man. But if you make a church, man, you can't really. Like no one, unless you know about the church, you're gonna go to that. But in the streets, it's more for like everybody can come walk by and hear for themselves, and that too make judgment, because the Most High judges you too. And when you hear it and you go away, you mocked, man. Yeah. So the churches you can't really fucking go into the four corners, because people like being an Israelite is not just about being a dark skinned man. Israelites in every nation, man.
Because how can they go around James 1:01? How can you go around that, man?
Yeah. Like
you must be making out your own sound doctrine. Because like if you going around James 1:01, then it's not making sense. Because the only thing like the 12 tribes, they're all in North America.
Yeah, can.
So what is North America the four corners?
Can.
Because this is what James 1:01 says, man. It says James chapter 1 verse 1. James, a servant of a high power and of the Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So what? They were scattered around the four corners, man. So how can you go around that saying those 12 tribes they're in North America? How can you say that, man? Like, because when Paul was speaking, I mean, if this motherfucker gonna say that, right? Then you can go ahead and say that all the 12 tribes they're still in the words Middle East, Israel. You can go ahead and say that. Because they don't fucking make sense, man. They don't fucking read, man. And I'm pretty sure they already know the 12 tribes are being scattered around the four corners, but they're just like they're sold out.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers sold out, so they gotta come out with their own doctrine like these fucking churches, man.
To make everything sound sweet, man.
I'm just gonna get the definition of scattered. Yeah, scattered abroad, man. This is the blue letter. One says a scattering of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations.
Right. Yeah.
Nations, man. Not one nation.
Yeah, people back that, but they'll think that just because you're black, you're an Israelite, man. You have if a white man fucking marries a black woman, that Edomite, an Edomite marries a black woman, that kid right there turns out black. It's still an Edomite, man. It's a devil, man.
Right.
So you can't really say, you can't really have one gender based, one gender based doctrine about that, man. Because the Israelites meant to be scattered abroad, and they come in on colors, so-called colors. Sorry.
Yeah, because this is Leviticus 26 and 33, and it says, "And I will scatter you among the heathen, and we draw out of a sword after you, and your land shall be desolated, and your city waste." So what the fuck, man? Like, how can you say like that shit don't make sense to me when you say like those 12 tribes in North America? It don't make sense, man. You don't go with the scriptures, man. That shit don't go with the scriptures, man. Like,
it's confusion, man. It's confusion.
Right. It's big confusion right there, man.
and especially when the Israelites traveled from they left Israel to the wilderness, which is Africa,
right?
Yeah.
And then they took us into slavery,
Right.
So they don't think that some people might still be in Africa, man.
And then on top of that, during the time of Egypt.
Yeah,
So you saying
Yep.
that there was no Israelites left in Egypt?
Yeah.
You saying there was you saying Jackson went popping Hamas woman?
Come.
Are they saying that?
Hey, and Jackie's smart too, man. He could have hit somewhere, and, he just got away.
Like the captive of Persia. You saying Jackson went popping Persian woman? Persian women's not fucking beautiful, man. You saying Jackson went doing that? Great, wrong. Are you saying they weren't doing that, man?
Come.
Them niggas you niggas are fucking bugged off, man. Hey, you get caught in the scriptures all the fucking time, man.
Come.
Like you guys don't you guys have you don't have this truth, man. It wasn't sent to you, man.
It wasn't meant for them.
Yeah, for you to it wasn't meant for them to receive this, man.
And also, you also have like the Egyptian president. Wasn't the Egyptian president who said?
They came back white.
Yeah.
That was Israelite. It's like Israel president in 1954.
Wasn't it Egyptian?
President Egyptian?
No, it was Israel. It was Israel. Cause the Israel left black and they came back white. That was in 1954. He said that thing.
Was
Like,
it
I cannot.
Egypt? He was Egyptian.
Oh, Egypt?
The videos all over YouTube.
Yeah, he said that they left. We left black and we came back white. They couldn't accept us.
Yeah, and then if you like Luke was Luke 21:24. If you read it, it tells you nations. It didn't say one nation. It didn't say one nation. It didn't say North America. That would be one nation, right?
And how the fuck? how you gonna scatter everybody in one nation?
One nation.
Should have made no fucking sense, right?
Them niggas gotta go back to fucking school, man.
And like, if it was like that, man, you think that like the elites wouldn't know, man? They'll just bomb just bomb the whole shit, man.
Right.
But that's why they can't just do that, because that's why mostly they target America.
Yeah, because the majority of them are there.
Yeah, majority are there, man. Like Judah, Levi.
Yeah, they're all there.
Issachar.
Can't.
But yeah, like around the world.
Even in other nations too, you see most part the target specific areas because they know that's where most Jake live, man. They put drugs and shit in certain areas and guns and shit in certain areas because they know Jake lives in that area, man.
Right, and then
the elites are fucking,
in these other countries too, most of these other countries, these elites target. Most of those people that get to catch hell is the Jakes, because they're under curses, man.
Yep.
You always been under curses. Because these other nations, like, they always get help when something happens into these other African countries in the east. They always get help, man. Yep. Somalia.
Yeah.
There's a feminine going on. Somebody's helping out. The football player.
Yeah,
what the fuck is he doing, man? Help your own people out. There's more people dying in USA than in Somalia, man.
Come.
See, that's why I'm like, shit's like that, like, it gets you like, what the fuck is going on here, man?
And also, like, wasn't there a famine in Rwanda? What happened to that, man?
Yeah, what happened? That shit's not even over the TV already.
I haven't even heard of that.
The leader of that country is saying, he's lying to the elite, saying the country is healthy, the country is good. Like, he's saying like everything is running smooth. That showed you how much this nigga is not he's Egyptian, man.
He's a fucking heathen, man. He's a fucking heathen.
They're pride, man. They're proud of him. Like, he's lying to these other nations. We good. Like, don't worry about it. He's hiding it. But the people, if when you talk to people from there, they'll tell you they're dying. They're fleeing the country, going to another countries and shit.
And Rwanda is meant to be the most what do you call it? Like the most built up place in Africa now. Like it's actually being known now. Like they're saying all over the news now, saying that Rwanda is the most what's the word? It's just built up like it's the most built up country now.
Yeah, but advanced.
Yeah, advanced, like advanced. That's it.
He's lying though.
Develop. Yep.
Develop. Yeah. That nigga's lying though.
Yep.
He's lying to the fucking to the elites or these leaders of the UN and shit. He's lying to them, man.
Yep.
Cause you ask people in our country, they'll tell you, man. It's crazy out there, man.
Niggas are fucking just another fucking heathen, man. They need to be taken out of his place, man. But soon come, man.
Like, so I don't get this. I don't understand these people, man. These other fucking camps, man. And I even understand people why they go help other countries. When you got homelesses in LA dying every day. Detroit, Chicago. Why don't you help those people? But you go to fucking Somalia, you're helping these fucking heathens, man.
Hey,
Ethiopia helping these fucking heathens, man.
I think what's that? I think Kanye, Jay-Z, that nigga, they said in a song, man, like 300 soldiers died in Iraq, but 500 died in Chicago, man. Right. See, these niggas know too. The numbers is it's out of fucking place, man. It shouldn't be like that. You know, he actually said in a song, and niggas don't even acknowledge that, man. And that number actually went up, and I did my own research on the number. That number is actually true. Like that shit was actually like legit in 2015. There was like, you know, they said 300 soldiers died in Iraq and shit. Man, then there was 500 people died that year in Chicago, man. Yeah, that's what Jake. That's majority of Jakes that dying like that, man. What the fuck? Nah, this nigga just made a quick turn for me.
And the thing is, like, because that's why we gotta come back to this word, to this word, man. Because even though we've been scattered abroad, most of us, the majority of Jake don't know the scriptures, man.
They don't.
They don't know who they are.
Yep.
And they don't know like the custom they have to keep, like the Passover that just went by.
Yep.
The Sabbath, and all of those things, man.
Yep. And it was yesterday St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
But the niggas know that, man.
Yeah,
they celebrate it.
Yeah, they'll celebrate St. Patrick's Day, man.
But they don't know the Passover just went by, man. Come on, man.
But they don't know what's about to come, man. Yeah, the judgment is around the corner, man.
This is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear.
Right.
And hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is there, slacking, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it.
Right. So like right now, man, like we call out to all nations, man. Come hear this truth, man. If you're part of the elect, get it, understand it, and go with it. And if you're not part of the elect, you know, you don't. Come here, hear your judgment. If you're a heathen, come here, judgment.
Come, get rid of slavery, pretty much, man.
Yep. Hear what's about to come, man. What's around the corner for you, man. Come here, fucking, you know. Hear what's about to come for you, fucking these Edomites, man. I fucking hate these Edomites, man. And these other nations too, these Ethiopians and shit, man. Somalians, Sudanese, man.
Come.
Too much pride, man. Cause they're gonna be fucking slaves, man.
Come.
Always like looking down on Jake and shit, man. Like, hey, and them niggas, man. I was in Maruka today. Hey, man, I went around the corner, man. Hey, motherfucker had a store called Kush, man. This I don't know if they were Somalians or Ethiopians, but you can tell they were Hamites. They had a store called Kush, so they already know who they are, man.
Yeah.
They know they're Kushites, man. So when I seen that, I was like, that's good, you know who you are, man. Cause hey, before I came to the truth, I didn't know who I was, but you motherfuckers already know who you were, man. You asked me, you know who Kushites are? Yeah, we're Kushites. We are fucking Kushites and shit. But hey, come hear this truth. Come hear what's the comments gonna be, man?
This is verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies.
Right.
He has utterly destroyed them. he had delivered them to the slaughter.
Yep. Read on.
Verse 3. This is verse 3.
So, here. What scripture there? What scripture there?
Their
Isaiah
slain
34.
also shall be cast out,
Right.
and their stink shall come up out of the carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah. So like, hey, when that time comes, man, you don't know what's gonna be, man. Everything's gonna be destroyed. Everything is gonna be destroyed. You know, cause this world gotta go, and everything gotta go with it, man. So whatever you heathens gonna be out hiding it, it's gonna be all brought up to the light, man. Be destroyed during that time. There's no way you're gonna hide. Your armies, whatever you have, all of them are gonna be destroyed, man. We know what happened to Egypt. We know what happened to these other nations. The Most High destroyed it, man. So what makes you think the Most High is not gonna come and destroy this generation we're in, man? You think the Most High is gonna come destroy fucking America, Europe, here?
Yep.
Come on, man. It's gonna come, man. The time of Noah happened, and what makes you think that that time is not gonna come again? But this time it's not gonna be a flood, man. It's gonna be nukes. Miss is gonna hit, man.
This is verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right.
And all the hosts shall fall down,
Right.
as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
You hear that? All your fucking horses. And what horse are we talking about, man? Your armies and shit. Whatever you have, your tanks, your fucking jets, whatever. They're gonna be falling down like when a tree is already falling down. That's what's gonna happen to your fucking whatever your horses, man. Cause hey, for somebody who don't know this truth, you tell them about horses, they'll be lost in sauce, man. Motherfuckers will be lost, man. They're like horses. What's the Most High talking about here? Horses, man. It's all parables, man. You know, everything. Hey, the Most High, like, for you to understand this truth, man, you gotta be able to understand the parables, man. It's all metaphor, man. You gotta know what the trees means, man. What the sea means, what the horses means, what is the road, the chariots, what all that means. If you don't know what that means, then you can't understand this, man. Because if you ask somebody like the time of Adam and Eve, there was other nations Adam was among of. They're gonna be like, no, the trees Adam was hiding in it. Those were people, man. Those were other nations. But these motherfuckers don't understand that, man. It's all written in parables, man. Cause and these churches, okay, if you understand the parables of Yahushua, which you guys call Jesus, how can you not understand the other parables in the whole book? That shows us you don't understand the whole. You don't understand the parables of Yahushua. You don't understand it, man.
You're never gonna get it.
You don't get it, man. So when you read his book or whatever you read, you don't understand none of it. You don't understand none of it. Don't try to break down scriptures, man. Don't try to break down the parable of Yahushua. Don't try to do that. Because when you do that, hey, that's more judgment on you and your family and your whole generation where you came from, man.
This is Isaiah 3:11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. Yes, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, the wicked is gonna get their judgment.
And I have this is Joel chapter 2 verse 30. I read it through verse 31. And I'll show wonders in heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillar of smoke. And that's time. Those are those nukes, man. When those missiles hit, that's what it's gonna be, man. Smoke coming out of heaven, man. You know, that's what it's gonna be, man.
I got 6 seconds out.